Man, good morning, Who That Nation? What's happening? Big D in the building, you heard me? Jizz in the building, you did. Just hit a recap the start foul New Orleans Saints, you heard me? You just on my mind, you heard me? Um, we 7-2, started good, 7 in a row, you heard me? I'm proud of them boys, man. They doing their thing. Thugging, you heard me? We winning in a different way that we never won in a while. The defense playing lights out right now. They not relying on Drew Brees so much. You know what I'm saying? The run game is coming along. The run game is killing it. They are killing it right now. As you see what they did in Buffalo in the cold against a team that never lost at home. They actually dominated Buffalo every which way. Talking about actually absolutely destroyed that team. Nobody seen that coming. Even though I seen the Saints winning against Buffalo, I didn't see it coming, happening like that. Domination. 47 points in the cold on the road. The Saints never did that in history. The Saints, you know what I'm saying? They look like a complete different team, you know what I'm saying? You could tell it's not the past happy Drew Brees team anymore. And here's the scary thing about it, You know what I'm saying? If it came down to Drew Brees using his arm again because the run game was stopped, Drew Brees haven't even reached his peak yet. He hasn't even played yet on that level. You know what I'm saying? He had to use his arm. But if he have to, it could be scary if you think about it, you heard me? So, this Saint team looking scary. However, I must say, the Saints must take it one day at a time, one game at a time. You hear me? Because we have the Washington Redskins coming up. You know what I'm saying? And the Redskins have been secretly scary. You know what I'm saying? Kirk Cousins. He's not nothing to overlook. So Saints, take your time, take it one game at a time, and let's handle Washington. Because guess who we have next? The St. Louis Rams, who are also 7-2. You know what I'm saying? The NFC is looking real good this year. Got like 3 or 4 teams with the same record. You know, after we play the Redskins, if we beat the Redskins, we have 3 important opponents. We have the Los Angeles Rams. We have to go to Los Angeles. We already know the Rams always put up a fight against us. Then we go against the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers, you already see the Carolina Panthers are right there with us. You're right there. They're one game behind us because we already dropped them. And then we have the Atlanta Falcons, you heard me? So we can't get into the hype, you know what I'm saying? We have to come out. Don't sleep on the Redskins. We have to play lights out like we've been playing the first 7 weeks. And here's the reason I say we will. Here's the reason I say we're gonna be on a long streak for a while. And I'm saying it, because I see where we at. The way our defense playing, Who That Nation, I don't see us losing for a while. You hear me? Our defense are actually absolutely dominating. And if you want to win, and get to the playoffs, defense wins it all. You hear me? Defense wins championships. We know that. Defense will give you wins. You hear me? That's the way I see it. Drew Brees not having to throw the ball 50 times. Drew Brees is literally throwing only for like 100 to 200 yards to gain these games. You hear me? Because we have a dominating defense, and also we have a run game. And our run game is looking something like a Seattle run game look when it was Marshawn Lynch. You heard me? But the scarier thing is we have 2 running backs, Mark Ingram and his rookie, Elvin Kamara. Good Lord, this dude is a savage. We talk about Reggie Bush and Darren Sproles, yeah. He's definitely the second coming of that, but I think a much better because he can actually run the ball complete and pass it complete. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he can actually run the ball and he can catch it out the backfield. You know what I'm saying? He will burn you. Like every time he touched the ball, it's a first down instantly. That's the way Darren Sproles was catching the ball. That's the way Reggie was catching the ball. You heard me? But like I said, on a much better level. He's definitely an upgrade from what we had. And Mark Ingram looking like the Deuce McAllister. You know what I'm saying? A Pierre Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Mark Ingram and Aaron Kamara, this 1-2 punch remind me of Deuce McAllister and Reggie Bush. You heard me? So yeah, we look dangerous. But you know what I'm saying? The whole point of this video is we cannot overlook our next opponent. One game at a time, Who That Nation. The Washington Redskins are coming. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be ready for them. You know what I'm saying? Because the Washington Redskins did start out kind of hot. They fell off for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But remember, they did beat Seattle. They did beat a couple of good teams. The Redskins are not a team to overlook. They're dangerous. Don't let that record fool you, WDN. You hear me? So we have to handle the Redskins. You hear me? We gonna be fine though because we handled the Panthers at home when it was 2-0. They talk about, well, they're not the same team. Well, they did have the #1 defense then, and we dominated them. We went on to London and beat. We shut out the Dolphins. Yes, I know it's the Dolphins, but we still shut them out to 0 points impressively. Then we beat the Lions. The Lions was a tough challenge. I already knew they were gonna come all the way back, and our defense held up and handled them. Then we had the Packers. I knew it was no Aaron Rodgers, but it's hard to fight in Lambeau Field. The Bears. The Bears have a hell of a defense, and they showed us. It was a tight game, but we still came out because our defense. That was a fight. This game, the Buccaneers. I know it's the Bucks, but it's still a divisional game. We held them to 10 points, beat them 30-10, and then the game against Buffalo. Yeah, we proved that we can win on the road in the cold against a team that's what I'm saying that has home field advantage, domination. The real test is coming now. Who that nation? Washington will be a test. You know what I'm saying? But definitely it gets real the following week. The loss to the Los Angeles Rams going to be something serious. It's two high-powered teams. I want to see if our defense can actually hold that team, what I'm saying, to a low scoring points. It's going to be very interesting to see. Followed by the Carolina Pussycats. The Pussycats have given us a challenge back in 2013. This is the year they remind me of. They was right behind us, and they came back and overtook the division. We cannot let them take this division this time, Who That Nation, because if they do, then guess what? We're going to be behind them again. The only difference I say we have the advantage this year because we had to go to Carolina before. But we already took care of them in Carolina. And domination 34-13. They have to come to the Dome this time, you hear me? So we continue to do what we did before, like in 2013, but except we in the Dome, we already dangerous at home again, like we was back in the day. We handle our business, man. We beat Washington, you hear me? Then we can go and take care of Los Angeles. Los Angeles will be our biggest test yet because we have the same record. We're basically identical teams. The advantage I say we have over Los Angeles is because they have a young team, you hear me? So, yeah, we handle Los Angeles, we'll be good. But like I said, right after that, you have divisional opponents, the Panthers. And then 4 days after that, you have the Atlanta Falcons, you hear me? The Falcons are also a team not to overlook, you hear me? Still high power. The Falcons may be struggling, but still, that's our division rival. If anybody can drop us, if anybody can give us a challenge, it will be the Atlanta Falcons, you hear me? So it's about to get real. The next 4 games, Who That Nation, is going down, you hear me? So, yeah, y'all keep the faith. But like I say, I feel personally this win streak going to keep going because the Saints know where they at, and I think they know they have this tough competition, you hear me? The Minnesota Vikings already beat us in week 1. You dig? But, we have to, take what we can get. So, yeah, man, LG's in the building. I'm definitely going to be here, giving updates throughout the season. I apologize for not making videos. I've been real busy. My schedule been shifting, working, grinding, working on my own business. That's why I haven't been on here, doing the trash talking, and making consistent videos. But I am watching, and we doing too good this year, so ain't no way I'm not going to make no videos at all, you hear me? I may make I definitely would be making a trash talking video for the Panthers and the Falcons. Why wouldn't I? It may be one for the Rams. I'm looking around to see if anybody trash talking, if anybody talking, you hear me? But yeah, LG's is here, bro. Shout out to all the WDN Saints Uptown, Monet Saints Kick, Who That Football, 44 Legendary, Who That for Life, I Roll, man, all y'all, man. Football, first down, etc., etc., etc. The entire WN. Shout out, man. We getting it, bro. 7-2. Looking for that 8 straight win, 8 in a row. We get the 8 win, man. We gonna tie up like we did in 2011. You heard me? We looking even more dangerous than the 09 season. You heard me? Let's see if we continue. Holla at your boy, man. Just in the building. 1.